So here we got some drums and a bass line that we made in the last video. Now we want to add a melody. For that we need a melodic instrument. I will use the plus icon here in the channel rack to add one. Let's use the stock plugin Flex. This opens up a new plugin window, and in here there are tons of sounds, also known as presets. I'll open the folder called the General MIDI Library. If you want to quickly try out sounds here, you can turn on the typing keyboard to piano keyboard function up here. This lets you play your sounds with your actual keyboard, as if it were a piano. Let's try the alto sax here. Let's go for this one called Dr. Solo. Sounds alright to me. Close down the plugin. So back in the channel rack, we can see our newly added Dr. Solo. Right click it and hit piano roll. This opens up a new window. And in here, we create melodies. You left click to place notes, and you right click to delete them. There are some other controls that you might find useful here, like control and scroll wheel to zoom. It scrolls in to wherever your mouse is. You can also select notes by holding control and then dragging. And now shift and the arrow keys moves them up and down, as well as left or right. You can deselect notes by control clicking anywhere else. So now let's write a melody. Now you don't need to know any particular music theory to start writing a melody. All you need to know for now is that a note placed higher up has a higher pitch than further down. Now I will play some notes here. Let's hear it with space. Nice. Let's add a couple more. Now we will adjust some note lengths. You do this by holding your mouse above the end of the note and then dragging. You can make it longer or shorter. Now let's have a listen. Very good. Let's close down the piano roll. So back in the channel rack, we can see that our melody is in the same pattern as our bass line and the drums. Sometimes it can be useful to have a pattern with only the melody. So let's place it in a new one. Right click the melody instrument, Dr. Solo, press cut, and up here we'll create a new pattern called melody. That leaves us with a new empty pattern. Now I can right click Dr. Solo again and press paste. So here we got a pattern with only the melody. And when is this useful? Well, for a song. I don't want the melody to play the entire time, I want to place it at certain spots. So now I can place the melody pattern by having it selected up here, just after 2 bars of drum and bass. I'll place it down with a left click, make sure we're in song mode up here, and let's listen. And in comes the melody. Very good. Now there are some other useful piano roll controls that can be good to know about. One is velocity. You might have noticed these controls at the bottom. They allow you to control the volume of individual notes. Just left click here to make it quieter. So let's listen before. And then we can left click here to drag it down. If you can't see this menu, it might be folded down. Grab a hold of the edge here and drag it up. Another neat technique are slide notes. To add a slide note, you first need to have a normal note. Then you add a slide note. You activate it by clicking this triangle symbol. This turns the next notes that you place into slide notes. The triangle on it indicates that it's a slide note. Making it longer gives it a slower bend. And shorter, a faster one. So good to know here that the note within itself doesn't make sound. Instead, they work to slide normal notes. There are plenty of more tools in the piano roll to assist you with melody writing, like Ctrl L to connect your notes. A good place to look is in the drop-down menu and then Tools, where you can find more great stuff. But you should already have enough information by now to have a go at it and start making some melodies. Have fun and good luck!